Welcome back to the program. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sedaris is kind enough to read for us tonight one of his essays. David?
A while back, Esquire asked me to contribute to their style issue, and I don't really have any. And so I wrote a series of essays devoted to some of my more depressing mistakes, and this is one of them. I've always liked the idea of accessories, those little pick-me-ups designed to invigorate what has come to feel drab and predictable. A woman might rejuvenate her outfit with a vintage Hermes scarf or jaunty rope belt, but the options for men aren't nearly as interesting. I'm not the type for cufflinks or suspenders, and while I'll occasionally pick up a new tie, it hardly leaves me feeling kicky. Hidden accessories can do the trick, but again, they're mainly the providence of women. Garter belt and lingerie, yes. Sock garter and microbrief, no. It was my search for something discreet, masculine, and practical that led me to the Stadium Pal, an external catheter currently being marketed to sports fans, truck drivers, and anyone else who's tired of searching for a bathroom. At first inspection, the device met all my criteria. Was it masculine? Yes, and proudly so. Knowing that no sensible female would ever voluntarily choose to pee in her pants, the manufacturers went ahead and designed a product exclusively for men. Unlike a regular catheter, which is inserted directly into the penis, the Stadium Pal connects by way of a self-adhesive condom, which is then attached to a flexible rubber tube. Urine flows through the tube and collects in the Freedom leg bag, conveniently attached to the user's calf. The bag can be emptied and reused up to 12 times, making it both disgusting and cost-effective. And what could be manlier? Was it discreet? According to the brochure, unless you wore it with shorts, no one needed to know a thing about it. Was it practical? At the time, yes. I don't drive or attend football games, but I did have a book tour coming up, and the possibilities were endless. 5 glasses of iced tea followed by a long public reading. Thanks, Stadium Pal. The window seat on an overbooked cross-country flight. Don't mind if I do. I ordered myself a Stadium Pal and realized that while it might make sense in a hospital, it really wasn't very practical for day-to-day use. In an open-air sporting arena, a piping hot 32-ounce bag of urine might go unnoticed. But not so in a stuffy airplane or small crowded bookstore. An hour after christening it, I smelled like a nursing home. On top of that, I found that it was hard to pee and do other things at the same time. Reading out loud, discussing my dinner options with a flight attendant, checking into a fine hotel. Each activity required its own separate form of concentration. And while no one knew exactly what I was up to, it was pretty clear that something was going on. I think it was my face that gave me away. That and my oddly swollen calf. What ultimately did me in was a self-adhesive condom. Putting it on was no problem, but its removal qualified as what, in certain cultures, is known as a bris. Wear it once and you'll need a solid month in order to fully recover. It would likely be a month in which you'll weigh the relative freedom of peeing in your pants against the unsightly discomfort of, well, scabs. Ultimately realizing that in terms of a cute accessory, you're better off with the new watch band.
very funny, David. David Sedaris, everyone. We'll be right back.